Hello Turning Point UK, my name is Leon Cowell. I'm a law and business student at 20 years old in university in Bangor, and I am from a constituency called Arvon, a very, very socialist area. In fact, in the last election, and this is even with the Brexit party taking votes from both parties, there was an 80% of the vote went towards Plaid Cymru and Labour. So I have always lived in a very socialist area, whether they were nationalist, more like Plaid, or whether they were very global and modern liberal, such as Labour. And my parents are both left-wing, my dad practically a communist, and my mum a very, very strong socialist, maybe even tipping onto communism after she told me how much she loves Peru because of how they get everything. So, yeah, I've always grown up around the messages of socialism, and I never really bought into it, truly. I never really got interested in politics until a couple of years ago when I did my public law course. But I've always been around socialism, and really when I started to notice myself becoming right-wing was when Donald Trump was running for president, and I was being sold lies by my teacher, even my parents, by people around me, and I just did not buy into what they were saying. So I remember once having a huge debate with my form tutor when I told him that Donald Trump was going to win the presidency, and he said something along the lines of right-wing policies can never return to America. So I'm not sure what he really meant by that, considering we are now seeing global economic records being set by America, stock market records being set by America. So I guess you could say I was proven right in that case. And yeah, really just, I've always been sold lies by my peers and even my parents, and as I started getting interested, I just found myself, really getting into the values of conservatism and what it means to be a conservative. And I am truly a proud conservative now, and I will literally debate anyone on it. I will happily wear my hat and hold the conservative badge on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I am perfectly willing to defend conservatism in this area that I live in, so I have to do it quite often, really. But I've seen a lot of the lies that they tell themselves, such as, in communist China, you see these Mao statues everywhere after he killed 80 million of his own people with a communist regime, and they still haven't gotten over it. So yeah, that's just really why I became a conservative, and yeah, thank you very much for listening to me.